Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? My name is Attorney Charles Zavala here from beautiful Zavala, Texas. I'm sorry, from Zavala, Texas Law here in beautiful Houston, Texas. Today is March 27th, 2022. I'm sorry I haven't been on in a while. I haven't been making videos, but I've actually been in a lot of trials recently, so kind of eats up some of my free time. But anyways, if you're new to this channel, we are immigration lawyers. We also do criminal and business law, and we usually give out advice, questions people usually have. So if you happen to like what we're talking about, or you think someone could take advantage of it, feel free to like us, subscribe, all those social media buttons you want. But yeah, today I got a video regarding excuse me, it's still morning, so I haven't had having my coffee. So about usually it'll be the videos about based on calls we get. So recently I've been getting a few people calling, asking me questions about what's called a Visa Waiver Program, okay, VWP. And this may apply to you, it may not, right? If it doesn't apply to you, I'm sorry, you can ignore this, don't worry about it. So what the Visa Waiver Program is this. If you are from one of the countries that's on the list, and you'll have to look it up because not every country is on the list. Here, I'm looking at the list right now. It's got a lot of countries. How many would I say there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's a good amount of 14 times, maybe there's like 50 countries on this. So you'd have to look to first to make sure you are on this list, right? If your country is one of those, then great. Now we can move to step 2. And what it is this. If you want to come visit the USA and you're from another country, obviously the government has to give you permission. The USA government has to give you permission. And that's what a visa is. So a lot of the times, or at least we deal with immigration, so people are always trying to find ways they can come to the USA, and the challenge is finding a visa that they qualify under, or a visa that matches why they are trying to come here, because certain visas have certain categories. It's just like what's an example? If you have a dollar, actually that's a bad example. Let's pretend you have permission to go into only one room, right? And you have a clearance card. Well, you can only get into that room. You can't get into the other rooms. It's the same thing with a visa. If you come here with a visa, you're only allowed to do what that visa allows you to do. So there's different types of visas. There's tourist visas if you just want to come visit, if you want to visit friends, family, see Mickey Mouse, go shopping, that's fine. There's business visas, there's student visas, there's work visas, lots of visas. But for this one, the Visa Waiver Program is you don't need a tourist visa, which is usually called a B1, B2 visa, and that allows you to come to the USA for up to 6 months, spend all your money, right? That's what the government wants you to do, and then go back to your country. But if you're one of the countries that has a Visa Waiver Program, you don't need to worry about that. So what they do is, because the USA and these countries have an agreement, a sort of treaty, you don't need to actually go ahead and get that visa. You can go ahead and come on in, but you're only allowed to be in here 90 days. It's not 6 months. If you want to be here 6 months, you should get your visa. But you can come here 90 days. But it's not that you just show up, right? You have to have what's called the ESTA, which stands for Electronic System for Travel Authorization. It's easy. It's something you can do online. You can fill it up, and that's how when you enter the USA, that's how they're going to know your information, and that allows you to come here and be here up to 90 days. So it's very nice. If you're one of the countries that qualifies for the Visa Waiver Program, it's very nice because that's something you don't have to worry about. I was looking here at the Department of State website, and there are some things, that information they have here that I kind of disagree with, and I'll explain to you why. So here, I'm just running through it. So I'm just going to name the countries that are on the list, okay? So we have Andorra, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brunei, Chile, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Monaco, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, San Marino, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, and the UK. So if you're from any one of those countries, you qualify for the Visa Waiver Program and you can come to the USA, but you have to get your ESTA first, right? That's a big part of it. I'm sorry, ESTA, not ESTA. ESTA. And remember, you're only allowed to be here for 90 days. So here I'm looking at the Department of State website, and they're talking about it, and I agree with everything. But here there's one part, and this is kind of how the video, why I wanted to do the video. It says extending your stay. So if you're here on the ESTA and you want to extend your stay here longer, remember you can't. You're only allowed here for 90 days. So what you got to do is leave. You don't have to go back to your country. You just got to get out of the USA, spend a little bit of time, and then you can come back in. So that's kind of a way of I don't want to say renew your 90 days, but that's an option. But here, what I disagree with on the Department of State website, and this is what the young lady called our office about, is change of status. So whenever you enter the U.S.A. on a visa waiver and you that's the status, right? So if you ever want to change it to anything else, it's got to be something that qualifies. So you can't go from, I guess the situation that presented itself was this. She was from one of the countries that's on that list, and then now she married a U.S. citizen, and she wanted to know if she can change her status to green card. From what she read online, it said no. But no, I'm here to tell you that yes, she can. It's a certain way we have to do it, right? We got to be sure about 90 days and all that stuff, but it is a way that you can do it. So if you are here on it came on ESTA or Visa Waiver Program and you're here, you can change your status to green card if you are married to a U.S. citizen or if you have an immediate relative. So that is very important, right? And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. But ultimately, if you have one of the countries for the waiver program, you're in a very good situation because it's just easier to come into the USA. You have to keep everything up to date, right? You have to go out to the ESTA website, make sure that's all your information because that's what they're going to scan when they come in. So you need to make sure you don't stay more than 90 days. And then if you do happen to stay more than 90 days, you start to accumulate what's called overstay, and that's not good. So leave before your 90 days. The only exception to that is if you marry a U.S. citizen or have an immediate family member that can petition for you, then there may be some ways around that. But still, don't push it and always talk to an immigration lawyer before you make any of these big decisions because you don't want the consequences to have lasting effects on you, okay? So once again, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Sunday morning here in Houston. I hope you all are enjoying your spring. If you all have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We're more than happy to help any way we can. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye.